verdict is as follows. With respect to count 1, murder, we the jury find the defendant guilty. With respect to count 2, murder, we the jury find the defendant guilty. Signed this 13th day of June by our courtperson.
On the 5-year anniversary of officers Curtis Ballou and Christopher Monica's murders, a jury found inmate Ricky Dubose guilty on all counts. The decision came down Monday night.
Right now in Eaton, prosecutors and defense lawyers are trying to convince the jury whether Dubose should get the death penalty or life in prison. Jessica Cha tells us more about the sentencing phase of this case.
Yes, currently both prosecutors and the defense are calling witnesses. The state must prove that Dubose's crimes are punishable by death.
We will be asking you to sentence Mr. Dubose to death.
Prosecutor Allison Malden began the opening statements in the penalty phase.
Before you can consider any sort of punishment, the state has to prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant violated the statutory aggravating circumstances.
Malden says she'll call witnesses who will discuss Dubose's long history of crime.
A death sentence is never required.
Defense attorney Shayla Galloway admitted Dubose is guilty of 2 murders.
And he will be punished for what he did. But he can be punished, and he can also live.
Galloway says life in prison will be punishment enough, and his friends and family will testify that Dubose's life does still have value. The state asked the families of murdered correctional officers Christopher Monica and Curtis Ballou to speak first.
People's instinct to say he is in a better place. That is not true for our family or the family of Curtis Ballou. These men were healthy. They went to work an honest day job and should have come home, but now they never will.
My daddy left this world without closure for the murder of his son. We have a void in our hearts that we have to deal with every day because Curtis was murdered.
In Putnam County, Jessica Cha, 13 WMAZ News.
The state and defense still presenting witnesses and evidence.
Then the jury will discuss Dubose's sentence. That decision may come tomorrow.